Oh, got a Luna hair on my eye. Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be testing out and reviewing the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. Now this is a very affordable option at only $9 US, and it comes in 16 different shades. I have two of the shades right here, which I will be swatching for you. This one is medium warm and medium neutral. Now the description for this concealer states that it is a full coverage, lightweight, creamy, blendable formula with a matte finish. Now this is a formula that's not supposed to cake or crease, and it is supposed to be long lasting. I'm going to be testing it out for a full day, so 8 hours. We'll see if that holds true. Now because the finish in this concealer is supposed to be matte, I'm going to be pairing it with my Beauty Pie Super Luminous Under Eye Genius Corrector in the shade Medium Deep. I haven't been using my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in these videos anymore, because it's not going to be available after September, so I figured I probably should stop using it on camera. That's why you guys have seen me grab this more often than not. Anyway, I'm going to be testing it out using this corrector underneath one eye, and then the concealer, only the concealer underneath the other side. This does claim to be full coverage, so we'll see how full coverage it truly is on top of dark circles, whether you're going to need a corrector in order to achieve that full coverage, or whether this concealer will achieve full coverage all on its own. I have been surprised a few times, not very many, but a few times in the past. There have been concealers that completely conceal without a color corrector, so we'll see if this one is one of those concealers. So like I said, I grabbed medium warm, which looks like this. A little bit more on the yellow side, and this is medium neutral, which kind of has a little bit of both warm and cool. So I think for today, I'm gonna go with medium neutral. I don't like using something that's gonna look super yellow underneath my eyes, and I feel like this might. So because of that, I'm gonna go with the medium neutral. So let's color correct the right side. Like I said, I'm using the Beauty Pie corrector, just applying a little bit of that underneath this side before we get started with concealer. All right, there it is. Let me apply foundation and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Foundation is on. Let's get to concealing these dark circles. The applicator grabs quite a bit of product, so I'm going to just like scrape some of that off. I don't want to apply too much underneath the eyes. So I'm just going to apply a little bit here and a little bit out here. And I'm going to blend it out using my Deluxe Crease Brush from Real Techniques. All right, so a little goes a long way with this one. You don't need a lot, and look at that. I think I might add just a little bit right here, just a little tiny bit more. I want to see if you can build it up, and I also need a little tiny bit more coverage right there. So I'm just gonna do a little dot like that and then blend it out. All right, so one side done. I would say this is definitely full coverage over here. I can't see any of the darkness peeking through at all. So now let's move on to the left side. So again, just applying a little bit here and a little bit here. And I'm also gonna add a little tiny bit here. Just a little bit more than I did on the right, since I don't have the help of a corrector. All right, so there it is with just the one layer. Very obviously not concealing as much as the corrected side. Let's add a little tiny bit right here. Just a little bit more than I did on the right side for obvious reasons. And let's blend this out. All right, so there it is. I actually really like the shade because it is highlighting the under eye area just a little bit, but it's not giving me that like gray cast that we all know and love. All right, and I am gonna be setting this concealer with a little bit of powder. I'm using my Pat McGrath, what is this? The Blurring Under Eye Powder in the shade Medium, which looks like this. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit using my soft blend brush from Sigma Beauty. This is their number 50, and setting with it. All right, so there it is, ready to go. Let me zoom you guys in. All right, so here it is, up close and personal. Definitely getting better coverage over here, but not by much. So it looks really good underneath the eyes, even though it is a matte formula. It doesn't look dry to me right now. Everything looks really good. Let's hope it stays that way. All right, so let me jump off camera one last time to finish the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. All right, so I'm back, makeup is done. Everything looks good underneath the eyes, aside from the fact that, like I said, I feel like I'm getting a little bit more coverage over here. It all looks the same, which I'm happy to see. I don't want the under eye area to get excessively dry looking or to move around, because some matte concealers can feel a little heavy, move around, break up, or just look excessively dry. I don't feel like this one is doing that at all. It feels very, very lightweight. Even though it does have a matte finish, it doesn't look dry. And I did set it, and it doesn't look dry. It looks really good. Let's hope it stays that way. It is currently at 10:47 in the morning. Like I said, I'm gonna be wearing this all day long, and I am gonna be coming back halfway through the day to show you some close-ups under natural lighting, see what this looks like, see what it's doing. Hopefully it still looks great, but we'll see. So I'll see you back here in a few hours for my midday check-in. All right, so I am back for a quick midday check-in. It is currently 2:59, which means that I've had this on for a good solid 4 hours. This is the under eye area up close. Remember, this is the side that we did color correct over here, and this is the side that we did not. Honestly, it feels like I'm getting similar amount of coverage, and they both look the same up close, right? Still looks great, still feels very lightweight, even though I've been out in like 80 some degrees with a crazy amount of humidity. It's still in place. That's why it looks so dewy, is because it is hot and humid outside, but the under eye area still looks really good. So I'm gonna give this another 4 hours, and we'll see what it looks like at the end of the day. So I'll see you back here in a few more hours for my final check-in. Okay, I am back for my final check-in. It is the end of the day. It is 7:37, so not really the end of the day, but the end of me wearing makeup for the day. Now, before I get into what I think about this concealer after wearing it for an entire day, I'm going to zoom you guys in one last time so that you can get a good up-close look underneath the eyes after a full day of wear. All right, so here we are after a full day. I think that the concealer did wear off a little bit underneath both eye areas, but for the most part, it has stayed put. It has not broken up. It didn't really settle in between my fine lines, not that I could see or that I could tell. And you know, after wearing this for a full day, for it being a matte formula, and I did set it with a powder, it doesn't look dry, right? Am I right or am I wrong? What do you guys think? I don't think it looks dry. I think the coverage definitely did decrease a little bit, but overall, I think this one held up really well. All right, so what do I think? I like it. I like the concealer. I like the price point. I like the fact that it is very lightweight. It's comfortable. It doesn't appear super, super dry for it being a matte formula that I did set in the morning. I did set it. It does not look dry. It does not feel dry. It doesn't feel heavy. It provides a really good amount of coverage, but you get better coverage. If you have dark circles, you get better coverage with a corrector underneath. For it being a matte concealer, I was expecting for this to look really dry because I set it, but I don't feel like it does. I did lose a little bit of coverage, but it wasn't by much, you know, it doesn't appear like everything is gone. Overall, it's a good, affordable option. The only downside is the shade range. That's the only thing that I can see that's like, 16 is really not enough to cater to every single skin tone. But if you can find a shade and you are looking for an affordable option that's like full coverage, but matte, but not drying, still comfortable, that's going to wear well all day long, this is probably it. Definitely. At $9, it wears better than some of my $30-some concealers that I've tried in the past. So there you have it. That completes today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed today's product review and that you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. And also don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, where I absolutely love to interact with you guys. As always, take care, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye.